Did you know that St. Louis has a local derby that dates back to the 1960s? Did you know that these two teams compete for something called a bronze boot? And what on earth is a Billiken? Well, I can help with those first two things at least.
Hey, what's up? It's your soccer zombie, Tom Franklin, back again with another vlog. This time back home in St. Louis. Not wearing city red though. I'm not seeing those guys you just saw back there, St. Louis City, although we are playing in their home today. It is St. Louis University versus SIUE Edwardsville. It is a local derby in the collegiate ranks here in St. Louis between two clubs that do have some history with one another. Today they're playing for the Bronze Boot, a trophy that dates way back to the 60s and 70s. Back in the day, SIU Edwardsville used to be a powerhouse in NCAA soccer. St. Louis University also used to be a powerhouse in NCAA soccer. They're still very good this year. Both the men and the women are ranked 19th in the country heading into this game. But SIUE has been more competitive of late. In fact, last year at the Bronze Boot, SIUE actually won the Bronze Boot for the first time since 1982. This game used to be a big deal in St. Louis. Back in the day, they would draw upwards of 22,000 fans to the Old Busch Stadium, the one that precedes the current one. And last year, the first ever Bronze Boot match at City Park actually drew about 8,500 people. So we'll see how well they do today. As you can see, I am wearing St. Louis gear, St. Louis University gear. I've been a Billikens fan for most of my childhood and adult life. For a reference point for the level of soccer the NCAA is in America, probably about fourth tier. And I say that because a lot of college players do play in the USL2 and the other semi-pro leagues during the summer. You get some good players that come out of college. The MLS Super Draft, for instance, will take players straight out of college. And some of them play in MLS right away. Some of them take, about a year or two to develop. So fair to call NCAA soccer about fourth tier, but it's its own thing in terms of the football pyramid here in America. I am actually testing out new equipment today as well. It's another reason I'm doing this video. I have a new microphone, so this little baby right here. So you may have noticed in past videos my Rode was a little, moments where it was a little distorted. So trying out a new mic today. So let's see how it goes. Last year, SLU beat SIUE 5-1 in this game, and SIUE is a team that they play about 500. They play in a conference that's a little less prestigious than SLU's. They play against opponents that aren't as good as SLU typically, but we'll see what happens. I mean, again, the men last year upset SLU for the Bronze Boot. Anything can happen. First goal of the game scored by Emily Gaby. That's what she does. She is the lead threat for the St. Louis Billikens. Off a corner kick, just a very nice header. She's a pretty big body for a striker, so she was able to get position, get ahead on it. SLU leads 1-0, all according to the script.
Let's go, Cougars!
right, end of the first half, St. Louis leads 1-0. Not really a whole lot to say about it. I mean, SLU had a few chances. SIUE, I think, maybe had one in that entire first half. Not a bad turnout for the women's game. There's about a few thousand people here, both on the SIUE side as well as the SLU side. We're still over kind of on the SIUE side a bit. I expect that there will be a lot more people for the men's game later on today, because that is when the bronze boot is contested. Aaron, this is your first ever college game that you've ever been to. Like, what made you come out today, man?
It's a beautiful day. My wife was busy, so there was nobody to tell me now.
Game itself, so far it's halftime. St. Louis leads 1-0, and you know, you were kind of talking a little bit off camera about how the game has gone so far. SIUE's had hardly any chances. SLU has had their chances, but you kind of pointed out a lot of hoof it and pray, basically.
Little less organized for those of you, or for those of us, who are pretty much just, you know, MLS and, you know, Premier League type soccer. But you know, on the college level, you know that one amazing athlete can dominate a game. So a lot of them are just taking it one-on-one and seeing what happens.
Oh, just wide. I thought that was in. Multiple chances for SLU in just the last maybe minute or two. They're definitely threatening. In the back of the net. You saw it coming, and it happened. 2-0 St. Louis. Actually make it 3-0 St. Louis. The goal onslaught now underway here in the second half. I was reviewing the last goal, and they went and scored again. Just off the throw-in, simple turn, feed into the box. Simon says it's goal time. Right place, right time. SIUE gets one back.
Beautiful free kick.
And the Ultras are loving it. And St. Louis took that one personally. It's 4-1. Instant reply. Yeah, look at this long ball, cross towards net. And yeah, Larson was just in the right place at the right time. Hey Aaron, do you like goals? Because this game has had a few of them, haven't they?
The second half's a lot more entertaining, that's for sure.
Definitely, and if you're a neutral like Aaron is, having a lot more fun now.
Just rooting for goals.
And I just can't keep up with SLU today. That is goal number 5 to this game, then 4th in the half. Trying to get my poor iPhone a break, and this team's like, nope. Crowd starting to fill out here a little bit towards the end of the women's game. Oh, as I turn around, St. Louis scores again. It is now 6-1. Yeah, just fought for that one. 6-1 is the final dominant win for the SLU women. Couple observations. Number one, there's a reason that the SLU women are ranked number 19th in the country. They're good. Other thing I have noticed, I've seen Lewandowski jerseys. I have seen Lamine Yamal jerseys. I just saw someone walk by in an Arsenal jersey with Saka on the back of it. Have not seen any Messi jerseys here. Is Messi mania over in America?
A few moments later.
Always believe. Always believe. There's even a Neymar up there too. Guy walked behind him, but a Brazil Neymar is up there somewhere. You can kind of see it up there. A moment before that, I saw a Ronaldo as well. A bit controversial that we might have a Ronaldo and not a Messi. But yeah, a lot of different jerseys here today. Messi, Lewandowski, Saka, just so many here. It's a cornucopia here at City Park. All right, so the men are getting warmed up behind me here. Gonna get underway for the men's game here in just a little bit. This is the bronze boot game. This is kind of the main event of the day today. It actually resumed in 2018 after taking a few years off. Now, St. Louis does have an all-time bronze boot record of 23-6-3. And so this has been a very dominant series for SLU over the years, but since the series resumed in 2018, SLU has won 2 drawn 1 and lost 2, including last year. SIUE actually currently holds the bronze boot, one of the few times in their history that they have actually. Now the Cougars this year of SIUE, they are 0-2 and 1. Now the 2 is draws, so they do win, draws, losses. They actually drew Michigan State to start their season, but then they had a couple stiff 4-0 defeats to Ohio State and Dayton since then. So on paper, you would think SLU would win this, but then again, last year, SIUE got the Dukes, so we'll see what happens here in just a little bit. And we are underway in the bronze boot game as it's booted forward. Look at how full the SIUE side is. I mean, you see a little bit of seat action between fans, but not much. SLU, on the other hand, a little more spread out, let's just call it that. There's some on this side of the field as well. Albanel needed every inch of that goalkeeper frame to get that one. Bit of a slower pace starting off here a little bit, but SIUE's had their chances.
Yeah, I mean, we've seen just a higher level of possession between the teams, but similar to watching a game at City Park, nobody can make that last pass into the box, and nobody's had a great chance yet.
And it has been mostly SIUE coming this way, not a whole lot from SLU going the other way.
SLU's had the ball, but it's all been in their own back half so far, so hopefully somebody gets something going before halftime.
For sure. Still plenty of ways to go in this one. Just couldn't connect. Hit the net, just the wrong side of it. Someone tell the SIUE fans they indeed did not score.
It's halftime, your first half score. SIUE and SLU tied at 0.
If I didn't make it clear earlier that SLU was in the top 20, and I told you that one of these teams was in the top 20 of the country, you'd probably say it was SIUE, right?
Absolutely. They have had better attacking, they've had better possession chances, and SLU has really just been on the defensive most of this first half. Here's hoping we have another 5-goal outburst in the second half.
I'd be surprised, honestly, but you know what? I'll take it. Ooh. Oh my, oh my, oh my, oh my! Not quite. I could have probably shot that, and then that goes out into the stands. Well, he was a trooper for staying this long. It was about a couple minutes since he picked up that knock, and now he has gone down, and it definitely looks like the left leg, whatever it is. Yeah, he's trying to stretch out that, it's like maybe his quad or, definitely the calf. Above the knee, yeah, it looks like above the knee, but looks like he's going to be okay, though. Oh, we're going to get a free kick in a dangerous spot. Oh! Needed the pitching wedge, not the sand wedge. All right, big chance for SIUE here about less than 20 minutes into the second half. Finally, penalty kick in the box for SIUE. Player was dragged down, and big chance for SIUE to go up in the bronze boot and retain it. SIUE fan section has gotten a lot more animated here sensing a possibility of going up 1-0. And there it is. SIUE Cougars draw first blood in the bronze boots. Look at the SIUE faithful. They're going crazy for this. This might be, if I'm not mistaken, the first time that the SIUE Cougars would retain the bronze boot in their history. This is like their Super Bowl. They're showing out for it. And he fluffed his lines. It was just him and the goalie. But apparently it was really him versus himself. Time quickly slipping away from SLU. You might be hearing some of the SIUE fans down the field getting hyped up here. Less than 5 minutes left here. SLU's been trying and trying and trying, but they just cannot crack this SIUE defense. To be fair, a very inspired performance today by the Cougars against a nationally ranked team. Really commendable. Oh, what a nice save. Good header, better save. Oh, that's dangerous. Nice punch away. Less than 10 remain. SIUE kicks it out. Quick throw. I don't think it's going to be quick enough. And SIUE retains the bronze boot. Second year in a row.
SIUE holds the Joseph S. Lorenzo Senior Trophy.
They deserved to win. They had the better chances, they had better possession, they were in control defensively, and yeah, if you'd have told me before the game which team was ranked, I would have said SIUE was the ranked team.
And I suspect SLU probably won't be ranked after this. They were 19th going into this one, but after a disappointing draw last week and now this, kind of a rough patch for SLU to say the least. But this is, again, your first college soccer game. What'd you think overall?
I mean, you had two amazing games that were completely different. You had the high-scoring SLU win in the women's match. You had a 1-0 men's match that was full of energy. Yeah, and you can see college kids are super excited. Like, that's what it's all about. So, a great day of soccer here at City Park.
Definitely. And you know what? Another example. Don't sleep on local soccer. Just because it's not St. Louis City SC doesn't mean it can't be fun. I mean, the women's game was fun in the second half with all those goals. So,
well, and the ticket costs less than a price of beer. So, you know, got two amazing soccer matches for $20. So you cannot beat a deal like this.
And it was a beautiful day, nice day at the ballpark. A few thousand fans here. I mean, it was a decent turnout, especially on the SIUE side. Good stuff today. If you enjoyed this video, please make sure to like and subscribe for more. And if you want to join my supporter section, it's just 99 cents a month. Helps get me out to games like this one. This is your soccer zombie, Tom Franklin, and my battery is about to die on my phone. So there's a video right up here. I don't know which one it is. I'm sure it's a good one, though. Check it out. It's right in front of Aaron's face, which is now my finger is in front of his face.